Hello everyone, my name is Sagar and I hope you are doing well. In this video, we'll see how we can deploy a web app in Azure. So, first thing is that I will be simply searching for my app services. And here's my app service. So currently I don't have any. I can create. So here again we have multiple options. If we need a simple web app, if we need database in our app, or whether we need to create a WordPress app service. So for now I will go with the simple one, web app. And then we need to give, or we need to have a resource group here. So I'm going to select this default one. Let me give a name to my web app. I will call it as web app and blah blah. So then it will have this URL automatically. Okay, later on we can change the DNS. And then here we need to select like where we'll be publishing. So we'll be using code here. Okay. And here I can select this PHP one because I have a sample file that is freely available in GitHub. Alright, then here you can select your region. So let me go with my East US. I can search here. Alright. Now the next thing is that it will show you your plan, your pricing tier. So depending upon your need, you can explore the pricing here. And depending upon how much GB memory you feel is sufficient for your web app, you can select that. It will also give you a cost overview as well. For now, let me go with this one. Okay, so this is going to have around 8 GB memory, 2 vCore CPUs. Okay, yep. So then here, if you want to make it zone redundancy, usually you should do it for your production, but for now we'll keep it like this only. Then database, we don't need database, right? So you can escape, and here you can implement networking. For now, let me go ahead and simply trigger this web app. Again, it will show you everything that you selected here, and I'm going to get this much per month. And you can again verify all your information from here and simply hit on create button. And this will take a minute for you. Okay, we have a quota issue here in the subscription. So what I will do, let me change this region to East US 2, and let me make sure I'm selecting this one. So let me go ahead and now create this. I will hit on my create button. So it have triggered my web app. Okay, so I will wait for some time. This will take some time. Okay, now it is deployed as well. So I can go to my resource here, and let me show you a few basic settings. First thing is that this is your default domain. So for example, if you will open this URL, it will launch your this web app. Okay, you can change the custom domain later on. Okay, and here the operating system is Linux, and your app service plan is here. You can change it as needed here. Let me go back again to my home page. And here you can see all of the information like your this virtual IP addresses, your plan, and all this information. But for now, what I'm going to do, I will simply create a deployment slot here. So I will expand this deployment node here, and I will click on my deployment slot. So here currently I don't have any deployment slot, so I will create a new one. I will call it as staging, and I'm not going to clone it from any other web app. This will be my brand new one, and again here it will have this particular URL. Okay, let me go ahead and add this. So again it will take some time, and now my deployment slot will be available. Okay, so it have created slots for me. Now, interesting thing is that let me duplicate this. So usually you will not do direct work on production. You need to have a staging environment. You can add multiple as well. You can have a dev, test, QA or prod or different kind of topology as per your requirement. But here if you see this particular production one, it has this URL web app 59 and then 43. Okay, and this is something currently the production one. Okay, whereas if I will open staging one, now this is my staging. Let me click on staging here and let me open this, and at the same time let me open notepad as well. Okay, so this is my staging one, and this is my production. Now the only difference you can see here is I have added staging here, that's it, right? And like again this would be definitely will be different here. Now what I will do, let me go here. So you need to see that your staging one is available inside your production one. Okay, now what I will do, I can simply deploy code into this web app. For that what I will do, I will take source here. We have multiple sources here, but for now I will select this external git here. Git is saying SCM basic authentication. Okay, so let me enable this. Okay, let me enable this, apply and come back. This is my main web app. I'll go to my deployment center. What I'm doing, I'm deploying code. I can select my external git here. Now here I need to give a repository here. So we have a free repository of Hello World program. So you will need to navigate to this website github.com azure-samples /php-docs hello world. Okay, let me remove this. So this is just a normal. Yep, here we go. Okay, now we have the master here. So what I can do, I can come back here, I can enter my this URL, and here I will need to specify my branch. So I will go with this master one here. Okay, and this is publicly available, right? So I can simply save this. One thing, okay, I think I'm about to do one thing wrong here, because this is my main web app, and if I will do my changes here, so it will be done directly on production. So what I need to do is I need to go first of all to my staging here, and inside this I will need to go to my deployment center here. Okay, this is my staging, right? First of all I will make changes into my non-production environment, then only I will go towards production. So here again I will enter the same URL and let me give the branch as master, public, save. Okay, and it will take some time. And now if I will open this particular web URL here, now it is connected with my gate. The branch is master, PHP version is this. Now if I will go to overview, earlier if you see my staging was giving me this by default starter template. But now if I will open this URL, it will give me a hello world program. Just a second here, it will take some time. Let me refresh the staging slot here. And I will again navigate. Okay, now you can see the hello world program is coming. Okay, now assume like everything is fine. This is working as expected. I built and deployed my code into my staging environment. How can I deploy it to production? So for that I will do swapping here. So let me again open my app service, not app service here. and I will go to my deployment slots here. Now I can swap my slots here. Basically I will click on the swap here. Then the source would be staging because I need data from my staging into my production. Because currently if you see the production one, that is blank, okay, this is my production URL which doesn't have staging, so it is a blank app here. Now I can do my swapping here. I will say start swap, and then later on you will see in few minutes, if I will open my this production URL, there I will get that hello world PHP program, and the vice versa will happen for my staging. So I will wait. This will take some time depending upon your application. So I'm waiting. Okay, so now the slots are switched. Okay, now the content will be switched. Now if I will go to my home, let me refresh the page first. And if I will open my web app, now this is my production URL. Now if I will navigate to here, it is giving me hello world. Okay, but now whereas if I will go to my staging, that will start giving me blank because I have switched my slots. Okay, so this was my production. Now if I will go to my staging one here, and let me navigate to this URL, and it will show me the out of the box template. Now as we know how we can create the deployment slots, how we can switch the deployment slots, now let us see how we can, few more settings that we should know. So if you will go to your app service here, click on app service plan. First thing is that you can change your app service plan from here depending upon if your application is having, the users are increasing, so you can scale it up. And we have two options here, that is scale up and scale out. Now here you have few options, like you can increase your tier mainly, whereas in your scale out it will give you some more options. Okay, so for example here, if you want to use the automatic scaling here, you can do it. Okay, you can increase your maximum burst here, and similarly you can apply the rule based as well. Click on configure here. Here you will need to do setting. Okay, how many instances you want, your run history, your custom auto scale. For example, if you see depending upon your instance count, or you have metrics here, so you can set all this condition and scale your web app depending upon the traffic here. And let me go back here and let's talk about, okay, so we'll talk about our this load testing and this one in next video. So thank you for watching this video.